NBA Finals Game 7 long shot parlays edition. In this video, I have 3 or 4 parlays for this final game of the NBA season. Sit back, relax, let's cash some money to end the NBA year. It's sad to see it go. Let's make some money while it is on the way out. In Game 6's long shot parlays video, we didn't hit our longest shot one, but we did come through with our Underdog Fantasy parlay, a little 6.3x on our money. Not too shabby. Hopefully you tailed that one. And we're going to begin over at Underdog Fantasy. A reminder, you can sign up using my code COS, $1,000 deposit match plus a free pick for this game. I believe it's SGA. Here's what I'm rolling with. You could technically replace the first leg because SGA for 1 point would be the free pick, but I got him for 30 plus. A little bit different there. I'd rather have him for 1 point. A reminder, you can sign up using that code COS, get a $1,000 deposit match. It's available in a ton of different US states, so take advantage of that. But I got him for 30. I think he can get that. I think he's going to get tons of volume. SGA season on the line. MVP for championship. I've no doubt in my mind that he's shooting the ball 25 times on Sunday night. Hopefully some fall down. Chet Holmgren, the light's too bright for that man. He doesn't know how to dribble. I don't think he can't shooting like 11% this finals. I'm willing to fade him until he figures something out. I don't know if he figures it out here. The fact that they're still keeping his regular line at 15.5, whatever. I like Underdog Fantasy because you can buy guys lines up a few points. So I took him up to 19.5. I don't think he's scoring 20 in a game 7 of the NBA Finals. If he does, I tip the cap there. Halliburton fading him. I think the calf injury will finally catch up to him here. I don't even know if he gets into double digits, if I'm being honest. I think it's a really tough matchup for him. Jalen Williams, I think he stuffs the stat sheet. I would not be shocked if when he's dribbling, he gets blitzed by the Indiana Pacers. He's never blitzed. So in a game 7, throw something at him he's never seen. Hard to be adjusting in a game 7. Not a lot of time to adjust. I think he piles up the assist chances. I think he gets some rebounds. He's going to play 40 minutes. And Aaron Nesmith has not been a big factor this series unless he makes 4 or more threes. I'd be shocked if he did that on the road. I'll fade him. 7.19x our money. That's my sister's birthday, July 19th. That's some good vibes. I love that Underdog Fantasy slip. Now, if you missed my full Game 7 video, don't worry. I got you covered. I'll link it at the end of this video as well as down below in the pinned comment in the description. Go check it out. We have 2 player props to try to turn our 13-2 run into a 15-2 run. I encourage you to check it out. Up nearly 50 units this season. What are you waiting on? Go watch. Well, actually, wait till the end of this video, but go check out that video for my spread pick, who I think wins this game and covers, as well as my favorite 2 props for this game. Now, let's get into some more long shots. I'm going to actually head over to PrizePicks. Not some place we go all too often, but I do like PrizePicks. I just don't bet, play a ton there, but they're giving out a free pick for everyone. So when they give out free picks, I'm going to use them, and maybe I'll be using them more over the summer. Here's my PrizePicks entry. As I said, you can use my code COS. You get this SGA free pick for him to score 1 point, and all you got to really do is play $5, and you get an extra $50. So for only depositing $5, pretty dang good offer to get that free pick. The max on the free pick is $25. That's what I got here. SGA to score 1 point. Chet, I'm taking his less than 3.5 threes. He's shooting 11% from 3. Is there any confidence there? I don't think so. So I would be shocked if he attempted 4 or more. I think he's attempted 3 and 1 in the last 3 games or so. So I don't see him attempting 4 threes. Heck, I don't see him making even close to 4. And then Tyrese Halliburton, fading him on points and assists. Look, it's hard to get assists on the road. It's hard to get assists in a game 7 when the tempo is going to slow down for sure. And like I said in the first one, I just don't think this is a great matchup for him. I think that calf injury, he was able to settle for a lot of threes, shooting some long ones, 3 for 7 from 3 in game 6. I don't see the Thunder letting him get those open looks where he was like Alex Caruso sagged off of him on a 3-pointer and he popped it and knocked it down. You can't build on that slide. I think they would rather him drive to the hoop where we know he doesn't have the same explosion from his calf injury. And honestly, I could see this one being one where they attack him nonstop on defense. He might get played off the court here. He played really well in game 6, was getting steals left and right. I think it catches up to him on the road, not sleeping in your own bed, not getting the same treatment as you normally would at the Pacers facility on the road. I just see it being a really tough spot for him. So 25 on this puppy turns into 150. I obviously love the first leg. I love the bottom 2. I think that baby's smack. And a reminder, sign up for PrizePicks. Use my code COS. Again, you play $5, you get an extra 50 just for playing instantly, and you get that SGA free pick for him to score 1 point. Now I'm going to talk about my FanDuel long shot. You can play this on FanDuel, play it on DraftKings. Both should have the ability to do it. And this is going to include who I think wins in this game. And I think it's going to be the OKC Thunder. They're the money line. They're the middle leg. But let's talk about SGA. I've already talked about it before. 35 plus points. I know it's crazy, but it's game 7. MVP. I think he shows up at home. I think the volume will be there. If I'm the Pacers, I'm going to try stopping J-Dub. I'm going to try my best to stop the 3-point shooters. SGA, if he's going to make contested twos over us, we got to live with that. And until he's got like 35 points and maybe he can't miss in the fourth, then you maybe switch things up. But again, SGA is going to get his points. So I think if they're going to lose, let SGA score 40 or 50 and live with it. Having a historic game 7, it just doesn't happen all too often. I like him for 35 plus. Halliburton once again in here. I just don't think they give him free open shots. If he could get the 15 plus points, but I like the threes a little bit better. I just don't see him knocking down 3 here. OKC, like I said, I think they win. They've been a great team. Barely lost. I think they've lost back-to-back games like 3 times this season. They've been so good at home. I think they pull things out. Do they cover the spread? I don't care. I think they win. Chet, though, I do like him for 8 rebounds. I don't think he makes threes. We already talked about that. But 8 rebounds, they bumped his line from 8.5 up to like 10.5. I think he'd easily grab 8 boards here. He's in there a ton, playing great defense, not making shots. He doesn't do that anymore. But grabbing rebounds, doing that, ending defensive possessions. They don't really want to attack him on defense either, given how good he's been switching onto other guys. So I like the rebounds there for Chet. Don't love him to make threes. And then Pascal, I think the one guy on the Pacers that I'm confident shows up in this game. He's been a mismatch for the Thunder. And I think he continues to do that. Can get to the free throw line, get to the mid range. Those are shots they're going to live with. I like that at plus 1,008 odds. Throw a couple bucks on it. If you get a boost for this game 7, take it. If you want to play this or play some of the legs or whatever you feel confident in, let me know down below in the comments. I'm curious what you guys like, but I like this little 6-leg parlay at plus 1,000 odds. I'll take a chance there. And if you missed my video where I covered everything in this game, I did have a better slip. I can pull that up real quick. I really like the better slip. I talked about it a little bit more. It's very similar to the ones we played on Underdog. Siakam, a less than 7.5 rebounds is in there as well. Again, use all the codes and links down below. I certainly would appreciate another way to give back to the channel. It's been fun doing these long shot parlay videos this in the finals. Really, if you want me to do them next year in the finals, just let me know. Drop a like on the video so I know you guys like them. And I will be doing a full finals, and not really finals, but NBA season recap on Monday. Be a longer form video probably, but I'll go through some of our most profitable markets, least profitable, things I learned, the highs and lows of the season, and some of what was our best month, what was our worst month, and stuff like that. So if you want any more questions for me to answer, maybe you want to know what we're to expect next season, or maybe you have some questions about some NBA free agency, like where's Kevin Durant going and stuff like that, let me know down below in the comments of this video. I'll be going through the comments of this one and the other NBA video, and I'll try to answer as many comments that I have in that longer form video on Monday. Not sure it'll be like a podcast where it's like an hour long, probably not that, but maybe 20 minutes long, where I talk about the season, pull up some stats and stuff like that, and graphs and whatnot. I think it'll be cool. And look, I'm going to miss the NBA. It's my favorite sport to bet on. It's been my most profitable sport over the last, whatever, 3, 4, 5 years since I've covered it on YouTube. So again, if you enjoyed another great season, thank you. Drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the other content over the summer. And again, if you want to go check out my full Game 7 finals video, I'll link it somewhere on the screen. I also have a ladder challenge posted for this one as well. Go check it out. It's Austin. I'm signing out. I'll see you guys back on Monday morning. I'll recap how we did in Game 7, and I'll talk about the whole season as a whole. I'll see you guys then. Peace out.